as you already know by the title, you know what app I'm driving for today. I'm aiming at least 2 hours, ideally 3 hours for the shift today. It is Walmart Spark, which might be kind of one of the hottest apps in 2022 in my opinion, as far as, at least what we've seen here on the channel as far as what's getting attention. And I did a video about this recently. The number one thing you have to consider if you're going to deliver for Walmart Spark, these are general merchandise, usually grocery orders, pick it up and deliver to a customer, is how close are you to a Walmart? Because clearly you got to go to a Walmart to pick up the actual customer's order. So if you've seen my ride-alongs before, and if not, welcome, but you would know I am not close to a Walmart. I'm 30 minutes away from a Walmart, and right now my GPS says, yeah, 32 minutes. So check it out. I got this order request. It is $22, which is, just for delivering stuff, this is fantastic, right? Because look at the miles. The miles are what, like 9.9 miles. When we talk about a dollars to mile ratio, how much am I getting paid for the miles driven? Well, if you're driving 31 minutes, 10 miles, my GPS says, you would think it's probably not worth it, right? So consider that before you drive. But if you're near a Walmart, or if you don't mind that one-time commute, because I just got to get down there first and then I'm good to go, it might make sense. So this is a stacked order. It's 2 or more assignments for one driver for this Walmart pickup. So I'm gonna go there, they're gonna load the items for me, which is great, no shopping, it's pre-pulled. I scan a label indicating I picked up the items, and then I deliver, and that's it. And then I get more order requests at that Walmart location. So again, once you're there, you're pretty set in that regard. So join me. Are we gonna make, number one, like decent money? Are we gonna earn enough per hour to even justify coming down here? And again, is Walmart Spark worth it in 2022 and beyond, just based on, driving down there first, unless you live right by a Walmart. So let's find out. I'll see you in 30 some minutes. Oh, and by the way, yes, finally, I should mention it. Yes, I have a new POV, a new perspective for you with the GoPro chest strap. So hopefully get you some cool point of view shots. So I'll see you in 30. All right, folks, we're here, we're parked. Check it out. I'm at the designated pickup area. Pick one of these spots. It's gonna be numbers, or in this case, letters. This is actually a good experience because I haven't been to this location before. So you can see here, you just gotta mark your parking space. An associate's gonna come out. Make sure to have space in your trunk, of course, completely empty, that's ideal. And in the rear passenger seats as well, because normally in this case, I'm picking up for 2 different customers. So we're gonna want as much space as possible. So let's give them a second here and we'll get the vehicle loaded, and then we'll be on the way to our drop-offs. Oh, nice, there's the label. Sometimes I can't find the labels, that's perfect. So we're all set there. As you saw, we have the associate helping us load the vehicle. It's just a courtesy if you want to help as well. I mean, you don't have to, but it is a courtesy to help the associate. That's up to you, of course. This is like an airplane hangar here. This parking space, I don't know if you can see it when I'm leaving here. The place is massive. They're the side of the building for pickup. But anyway, one strategy for you that you can carry to any grocery apps. So if you do Shipt, if you do Instacart, you should do the same thing here that we did, and that is separating the orders by customer. It seems like common sense, but some may not know that. The associate might not say anything. So he actually recommended, he's like, hey, do you want the one in the back here? Then do you want the other one in the trunk? So we did that. These orders were not large. I think on the app it said one's like maybe 25 items, the others, I don't know, 16 items. Not bad at all. Now, the question we're trying to answer today, I mean, with all of these shifts, is Walmart Spark worth it for us here? So now I have 9 minutes and 2.9 miles to my first customer. And it's gonna give you the order, don't worry about it. And then something I did notice, it didn't prompt me to scan the label when loading the goods. So I've done other shifts for Spark where you had to scan a label, it's on one of these bags here for each customer, to confirm. And then you scan it again to confirm drop off. It didn't prompt me for that. And I even asked the guys, like, hey, isn't it supposed to prompt me to scan? And I was looking throughout the app, I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. I mean, did they get rid of that initial scan? Is that first scan random or what? But anyway, so 2.8 miles to my first drop off, and then of course the second drop off. Now, here's another thing to consider when you're doing Spark. The further and further away you get for these drop offs, the bigger of a pain it is, because obviously you have to come back to pick up another one. So that's really my pain point doing Spark the few times I've done it so far. You gotta drive to the Walmart, and then you always have to come back. So you're doing a lot of kind of doubling of your miles there. So yes, the initial order, $22, 9.9 miles, it seems very good. If I'm going 9 miles, then based on this first customer, I'm gonna have another 6 miles after this customer. So, you know, if it's away from the Walmart, then it's gonna be commuting miles back to that Walmart for your next run. So let's do this. Let's drop off this first customer and see how it goes. So I'm thinking it's the customer that they put in the trunk. I didn't check the names that closely. Yep, that is the one. So we're gonna swipe at delivery. And it says, please see the following instructions about how to complete the no contact delivery. We'll click OK. So here's all of our items. I got a little bit of a walk. It's not too bad. What you will find is sometimes they put very few items into a bag, like this one. You can see it's one item in the entire bag, which is kind of a pain there. I'm gonna grab as many as I can. I don't want to overdo it with items. I've been having a fantastic day. As you can see, there's great weather here. Hey, look, we got a DoorDash magnet on the car there. That's pretty cool. Shout outs to all the Dashers. Fantastic weather today. I am absolutely loving it. So we have, I may be able to go that way, but we'll just go this way. One more trip. So as far as the delivery apps go, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. You get the goods, you'll drive and you'll deliver to the customer. The only thing with Walmart Spark, obviously you're gonna have more items. I mean, this is 2 trips. Literally, I'm not walking, you know, that far at all. We are done. That was new, so it didn't ask me at all to scan the labels, which was really interesting. I just did this like what, maybe a month or so ago. It had me scan the labels both times. So this time I didn't have to scan the labels whatsoever, which is really interesting. And again, that's a little different than I'm used to. So take a look here. You got 16 minutes, 5.5 miles. Remember how I said the whole run was 9 miles. So obviously we have some more miles to tackle. So let's do it. Let's make our delivery. Listen for dogs, folks. If you're doing Amazon Flex with your packages, you'll have that quite often. So just be mindful of that. Never enter an area of a yard that you don't feel safe. You can always contact the customer and say, hey, you know, I can't safely access your delivery point. I've had that happen before. Let me accept this Sam's Club, okay? Because I've never done this Sam's Club before. I'll click navigate and we'll navigate. Let's see how far away this is. Probably 25 minutes. Yeah, 23 minutes. The reason I accepted this one is, let me pull it back up for myself. It is $19.33 for 6 miles, which is reasonable. Now, you can see the pickup location. It looks like it's indicated, yes, in the blue. And we can see that with a little circle icon. And then the drop off, which is kind of more of the arrow looking icon in a darker blue. It's going south, which isn't ideal, but for $19.33 for 6 miles, I mean, we'll take it. Then we'll know that we're 6 miles away from a Walmart. But I mean, even now it says 7.2 miles away, 23 minutes. You really have to consider miles with Walmart Spark. Let me tell you, I was driving around this complex and I could not find this, the drop-off areas. They look the same as Walmart, but I was driving around the entire other side of the building. That commute took every minute of 20 minutes on the GPS, which was forever. I mean, I was going through neighborhood streets and just hitting a ton of traffic. So it took a ton of time. So yeah, we'll just wait for the associate, same kind of process here, and then we'll be off to this customer's delivery. Okay, here's a tricky one. What is this? What is this? What is this? Driver checked in, never showed. Okay, so that is the right building. I saw the unit numbers on the little buzzer there. Yeah, Sam's Club. Sam's Club, look at this. It's not even bags from Sam's Club. So consider that if you're doing Sam's Club. And please do tell me, like, if this is just me and you take these orders, you know, here's another one. Let me show you this one right now. $41.63, 9 drop-offs. This is 35 miles. I think I'm done, you know. I don't want to do anything that's that time intensive. And I understand, excuse me, if they're close, but the more drop-offs you have, the more problems there might be. The person not available, and you have to make note of that on Spark, or maybe not even be able to deliver, which I think is what it says to do. You can't deliver it. So I'm gonna punch in heading back home, because it's about 30 minutes for me to go back home. If you've done Spark, I need your help. Do they send you more and more and more and more multi drop-off orders? Can you filter for that? I mean, I'm driving right now, so I can't, you know, go through the app, but it'd be nice to filter, like, hey, only send me drop-offs with 1 or 2 orders. I don't think you can do that, but that would be nice. So I'm gonna go back, place your guesses on the earnings down below. All right, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I hope you put your guesses down below in the comments. I got the numbers in front of me, and it was kind of what I thought. So take a look at this. So this Walmart Spark shift, just a handful that I've done today, 3:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. The gross revenue, the earnings from all of that time on the road, the deliveries that I did, $33.40. That is a gross revenue per hour, which is really astounding, but honestly, no surprise, just $13.36. So during this shift, like you saw, I did 3 drop-offs, and the business miles ended up being 34.6 business miles from here down to the Walmart until I was like officially done. That's a payout per mile of 97 cents per mile. Our goal here on the channel, your minimum is $1.75. I consistently hit $2 to $3 paid out per mile on food delivery. So today on Walmart Spark, not even counting the miles back here, 97 cents per mile. I feel like I don't know what I'm missing here on Walmart Spark, that I really want to like this side hustle. I really want to like the app. And considering it's newer for me, I like the app itself. I think it's easy to follow. The user interface looks nice. Everything's laid out nicely. There's tons of instructions. Again, the layout and whatnot. I want to like it, but I don't know. Am I missing something? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, here's one thing you can kind of take solace in, is there's a $50 incentive program. It says complete at least 5 trips by May 13th. It gets a $50 incentive. So you can see I'm 3 eligible trips away. So I can basically knock that out by the end of the week here. I need to take 3 more trips and I get $50. So 5 trips, $50, $10 extra per delivery. I mean, maybe that's the move with Walmart Spark, is trying to get always an incentive program, because even though the pay seems good, you got to in essence double the miles. You got to go back to the Walmart. So again, is this the move on Walmart Spark? Comment down below. So $50, 5 trips. Now I'm adding $10 more per trip. And here's the thing, and Walmart says this as well, is multiple orders per trip count as 1 trip. I think that kind of stinks. So the stacked order that I had, the 2 drop-offs on my first set of orders, that was 1 order in essence. So you could take an hour to do the 10 to 12 drop-off runs that I showed you. It still counts as 1 trip. 7 drop-offs, 1 trip. 7, 8, 10, 12 drop-offs. It all counts as 1 trip. So if you're going for these bonuses, like this complete 5 trips bonus and get $50, you want what I wanted today, which was single and maybe double drop-offs, because they all count as 1 trip for your bonus. So again, any more than that, I don't know. So I don't know if I'm missing something here, but do comment down below your thoughts on Walmart Spark. We'll continue to take some runs to see if it gets better on incentive bonus pay. Is there something else here? Tons more to come. Drop a like if you got value in today's video. You can click or tap the screen here for a new video, as well as one recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.